Recording in progress.
Good morning, Alan. Tebogo. We still have how many? Is it four members of the committee?
Good morning, Chair. Yes, there's currently only 4 members on the platform.
Alan, I think we are correcting now.
Yes, Chair, there's 7 members on the platform now.
Okay. Uh, Thank you, honorable members. All demands in your platform is welcome. The meeting is officially open. Do we have apologies?
Yes, Chair, only apology received is from Mr. Beasley. He's traveling this morning.
Okay, let's record that apology. The purpose of the meeting today is to get the response from National Treasury and SARS to the submission received on the Revenue Laws Amendment Bill B5 2025. Let me take cognizance of the fact that today we have got so many budget debates, including the debate on Vote 8 National Treasury. So I think we will request that we don't have a very long meeting so that members of this committee can prepare themselves for the debate this afternoon, and others who are participating in other debates can be released sooner. Let's move to item 2, comment response by National Treasury and SARS to the submissions received. Over to you, National Treasury and SARS.
Good morning, Chair, and good morning, honorable members. My name is Ntandla. I'm from the National Treasury, but currently traveling. I'll just ask my colleague Salisile to fly to the presentation.
Sorry, Nshlanshla, what's your colleague's name so that I can make him our co-host?
Zalisile Nzara.
Alan, it's Zali. It's got it down as Zali and Zala there.
Yeah, I've made Zali and Zala co-host, so they can share.
Okay, Zalisile, can you please fly it?
Can you see it? Through you, Chair, can you see it?
Yes. No, thank you, Zalisile. Can you go to the next slide? Okay. Basically, the first slide just talks to the background to say why do. Zalisa, can you just please continue with the slides quickly?
Hold on, is Khadebe on the line?
Hi, Chair.
Yes,
Apologies.
Chair.
Yes, apologies, Chair. Zalisile, can you please talk through the slides, please? I think it's connection problem, Chair.
Yeah, you seem to have a challenge of connectivity. Okay.
Right,
Please.
Chair. Chair,
Uh,
can you see me now?
yeah, we can see and hear you.
Thank you, Chair.
Please,
Apologies for that.
please gallop.
Yes, Chair. Chair, we by the commentators to Parliament with regards to this bill, and we looked at quite a number of comments, and those comments we have summarized them here, Chair, in the introductory slide. One of them is the seed calculation amount, the date for it, which is one of the two dates is the 31st of August 2024, or the last day of the election of the month, where the member elects to opt in to the two-pot system. We've also looked at the maintenance claims, the deduction with regards to the proportionality on applying the medical the maintenance claims, applying them proportionally on across all the pots. Chair, the next slide is actually we're looking at the definitions of the members' interest in the savings component, also in the retirement component and the vested component. So this is the one that I was talking about with regards to the maintenance claims. And we have noted this, Chair, that the commentators are in support that now we will have a proportional application across all three components. Chair, we also had on clause 1F of the Revenue Laws Amendment Bill, with regards to the proviso to the definition of retirement annuity fund, there was a comment that we should correct, or we should reword what we have in the legislation in the bill currently, and we should refer to it as a total members' interest in the vested component, so that we can align this with other definitions. Chair, we accept this comment, and rewording will be considered in the upcoming legislative cycle. But we also want to mention that consistent with other retirement provisions where there is consequential amendments, we are also going to be looking into that. Chair, the next one is with regards to a comment that we should be making reference to a dependent, and there should be an insertion in the beginning of the paragraph to paragraph G of the proviso to the definition of savings component. Chair, we accept this, and a technical correction will be considered in this regard. However, there was another comment that said that there is no definition either in the Income Tax Act and with regards to either nominee or dependent. Chair, we just want to mention on this one that the Income Tax Act is aligned in terms of its application, and the meaning of the definitions of nominee and dependent is based on the Pension Funds Act. So we are aligned to the meaning in and the application in the Pension Funds Act when it comes to this. And this is a precedent that has been followed in all the in a legal drafting precedent that we have. So we are borrowing those meanings in the Pension Funds Act. Chair, with regards to the sitting date, as I've said earlier, that we note the comment that there could be an alternative interpretation to how the law is reading to how the bill is reading at the moment. Chair, we note this comment, but we just want to emphasize that there is agreement between the commentators and the Treasury that there are two dates that should be considered, and the first date is the 31st of August. or the last day of the month in which the election is made by the member who is over 55 years. And they are opting in to the two-pot system. So there is consistency and administrative clarity on the two dates. So whatever that is not clear at the moment, we think that we should be noting this, and if needs be, Chair, we will consider changes that could be made, but we need to be very clear that there is an alternative interpretation of which at the moment we don't see it. We think that the law is quite clear, but if commentators are still insisting, then we are welcome, Chair, to take comments for the next legislative cycle on this issue. Chair, this one is with regards to the alignment with regards to the effective date. Commentators have mentioned that there are two effective dates in relation to the definition of retirement annuity fund. That is clause 1.3 of the Revenue Laws Amendment Bill, Chair, and we think that it would be prudent for us, Chair, to actually look at the effective date of 1 March 2025, and this is the date that should be applying, Chair, and we think that there is really no material impact on the interpretation and application of this provision. So really, we are saying that 1 March 2025 should be the date that we should be applying. The other one is with regards to the question of why the effective date of 1 March 2025, even though the wording was not absolutely clear, Chair, we are still saying that the 1st of March effective date is the one that should be applying, and really we think that there is no material impact on the interpretation and application of this particular date going forward, Chair. Chair, this one was also submitted. It's one of the technical comments that were not in the published 2025 RLAB. And it was saying that the current wording on 6 cap B, Chair, is the flexibility there has been removed, and the vested right might have been forfeited there. Chair, we are noting this, and we think that the focus of this bill really is to have that flexibility and to take into account the comments that have been raised by stakeholders. So what we are saying that is that really we want to take into this into account, and to look at revisiting, maybe if there needs to be revisiting that particular provision. But we are noting this, and we are taking it into consideration, Chair, that it will be attended to. Chair, that will be our presentation to you. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Chair, are you there? Are colleagues still able to hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Honorable Mark.
Could I ask the committee secretary for the next item? In the absence of the chair, perhaps we can move on to the next agenda item.
The next item is responses by the participants at the meeting last week. I think the first was Asisa.
Alan, will you just communicate, just before we proceed, Alan, will you just communicate to the chair if the committee isn't opposed to it, that I'm just temporarily going on to the next agenda item?
Will do, Honourable.
Thank you. Then the colleague can go ahead.
Good morning, honourable members and colleagues. In respect of the responses, we thank National Treasury for their consideration. I just want to ask clarification on what in the presentation it says rewording will be considered in the upcoming legislative cycle. I'm not sure what that means. I think the amendments that are necessary, specifically the one on clause 1F, with the definitions to be aligned, and clause 1J, where the clarification of the two dates must be corrected. Can those changes be made now, or will it happen at a different date? I was just not sure what that meant, because those are things that are required now. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll go on to the next response.
Hello, Dr. Beck.
Hi, Chair. Over to you. Chair, you've gone on mute again.
Oh, sorry. Alan, are we done with the stakeholders, Dr. Beck, before we take comments?
Chair, sorry.
ERFA and
clarity.
Spiler. Hello, Alan.
Chair, Ms. Matwe has got a question.
I've got a point of clarity.
Oh, Honorable Maute.
Yes, no, Chair, when you were muted earlier on, Dr. Beck took over the meeting. So I just want to find out, is Dr. Beck your deputy chairperson? Or what's going on? Because he took over the meeting and went to the next item. So I'm confused.
No. I don't have a deputy chairperson, as far as I know. There's only one chairperson elected by this committee.
Yeah, then Dr. Beck must be ruled out of order. He's extremely out of order. What he did, Chair. We are now on the next item that you have no sanctions. So he's extremely out of order. It must be condemned.
Yeah, no. We don't have a deputy chair here. It is up to the chairperson when, for instance, I have to attend to something to request a member to chair on my behalf. If in case of a situation where a chairperson is not there and the meeting has to take place, it is the committee that elect the chairperson of the day. So there's no self-appointing of a chairperson. Look at the rules of the National Assembly. That's how it works. Alan, are we done with stakeholders?
Chair, it's only Asisa that responded. I don't see the next person on the platform, and then it's only ERFA remaining before the committee goes into questions and answers.
Okay. ERFA, are you there?
We are, Honourable Chair.
Okay, over to you.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you again for the opportunity to engage and put our views across. Asisa has covered most of it. National Treasury has answered the question we had, which we particularly wanted, was the around the splitting of the exit benefits. And again, I think we aligned with what our colleagues from Asisa said. What is the meaning of the next parliament or the next cycle, as this has an impact on people's choices when they leave retirement. I mean, when they retire or leave a fund. Chair, thank you. That's all from us for now. Thank you, Chair.
Okay, thanks very much. There we are. We have to proceed to item 4. Okay, let me clarify the issue raised by Honorable Maute in regard to the chairpersons of committees and how we chair meetings. In terms of the rules of the National Assembly, that's here before me, Rule 158 provide the election of the chairperson of the committee and what are the duties of that chairperson. Rule 159 says that if the chairperson of a committee is absent or unable to perform the functions of chairperson, the committee must elect another of its members as acting chairperson. An acting chairperson performs the functions and may exercise the powers of the chairperson. So that's how a meeting is presided in terms of the how the chairperson get elected, his or her powers and duties, and the acting chairperson. So I hope there's clarity in that regard. So let's move to item 4, interaction by committee members, questions and or comments. Dr. Beck?
It's actually a hand up on the last issue. I'm happy to move forward, Chair. I would just indicate that I was merely trying to be helpful. I had provided the brief pause to check if committee members are happy for us to proceed to the next item on the agenda as communicated by the Secretary. Nonetheless, if I've upset Honourable Nautwe, I apologise. I did not mean to seek to impose myself into the chair role, however briefly. I was merely trying to continue the functioning of the committee.
Okay, thanks. You're welcome. Your apologies are accepted. Questions, comments, honorable members? If we are satisfied, okay. Honorable Van Rijn?
No, Chair, sorry just to delay the meeting. There's nothing wrong about the submission or maybe the advice raised by Honorable Mautwe. And I think we appreciate the creativity and the initiative of Dr. Beck. But as we have just outlined, Chair, I think we should all stick to how things are done as guided by the rules. It should be the committee in the absence of the chair that decides, not any one of us, or else there will be chaos. So maybe in future when such an incident occurs, we should discuss as a committee, those of us who are in attendance. And I think that will ensure that we all comply and adhere to the rules as we have just outlined. Thank you, Chair.
Thanks, Honorable Van Rijn. I think we are done in regard to today's meeting. There are 2 Bunganis here. There's Hlanhla Hadebe of the politician and the other one from the National Treasury. Bungan, the politician, is it you or is the other one Hadebe?
No, the one from National Treasury, Chair.
Okay. Nibabini lapha baBhungane and you have got the same names. Okay.
Yes, siyazama, Chair.
Okay. What do you?
I just wanted to respond quickly. I heard a bit of the question from Asisa when they were saying, when are we going to do some of the amendments? The issue there, Chair, is that some of those ones that we felt that were those minor technical corrections, we'll try and do them in the Taxation Laws Amendment Bill that will be published at the end of July. I just wanted to highlight that part, Chair, so that it's also recorded. Thanks.
Okay. Thanks, Bungan, for that clarity. We are meeting again tomorrow, same time, same platform, to process the SIRB amendment bill. So we'll be getting responses from, I think, Honorable Mautwe, assisted by PBO and support staff. Any other announcement? Alan Tebu.
No, Chair, just that your debate this afternoon on vote 8, I think, is at 4 o'clock. Thank you, Chair.
Okay. Thanks, honorable members. All the best for the debate this afternoon. We'll meet at 4 o'clock. Thanks.
Thank you, Chair. Long live the Chair and good luck for the debate.
Malibongwe, speak.
Thanks, Chair.
Thank you,
Thank
Chair.
you.